Hello and welcome back to the International Roofing Expo here on the sound stage from Roofers Coffee Shop, sponsored by SRS. My name is Heidi Ellsworth. Oh my gosh. For all of those who are watching this who are here, it has been amazing. So much going on. And for all of you who are at home, I hope you are catching the energy, the everything that's going to be happening this year, because it really seems to all be starting here. And one of the biggest things that everyone is talking about is the metal industry. And how do you get in the metal industry and how do you diversify? If you're already there, you know how great it is. If you're not, you need to be. And this is a gentleman to talk to, Mike with Carlisle Architectural Metals.
Yep.
Mike,
Hey,
hello.
Heidi, how are you?
I am great.
Good.
I'm having such a great show. It's
Oh, I know. It's
wild.
great. And I love, thanks for plugging metal. I
Yeah,
love it.
we love
Yeah,
metal. We love metal. Can you introduce yourself and talk a
sure.
little bit about your company?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Mike Weiss, I'm Vice President of Sales for Carlisle Architectural Metals. And for those of you that may not know, CAM, as we call it, is comprised of five different metal brands. No, hopefully well-known metal brands: Peterson
Yes.
Aluminum, Drexel Metals, Metal Air, Hickman Edge Systems, and Citadel Architectural Products. So all combined, we refer to ourselves as CAM. However, we are very still brand focused. Like,
Right.
we go to market as Peterson, as Drexel, as Metal Air, Hickman, Citadel.
Yeah.
And we do that because every one of the brands provides its own value and has its own niche and its own market focus. So, um, CAM as a whole is sort of like the overall, call it the parent.
Yes.
But the five kids still go out there very, very brand forward,
And very well known.
very well known.
We've been working with you all for years,
Yeah.
and we know. I mean, watching what Metal Era has done, what Drexel has done.
Yep.
I mean, Peterson, all of them. I don't mean to leave anybody out, but you have led the industry in metal, and we've really seen metal take off just
Yes.
as not just as a trending, everybody's talking about it, but
Yep.
more contractors are using it, more architects,
hmm
building owners are requesting it. Talk to me a little bit about what you've seen with the growth of metal.
So it's been pretty. I don't want to date myself, but I've been with Peterson since, I started with Peterson in 1999. So
Oh,
prior to that, I was with another company called Reynolds Metals Company.
yeah,
But so I've seen it. I've seen this grow for the last whatever that is, 26 years,
yep.
27 years. And the significance of it is it's substantial. Like, so I could go in different tangents of this. You can talk about sustainability, how important this sustainability is. You can talk about performance, visual aesthetics,
Yeah.
design solutions, ease of install, longevity of product. Like, so many reasons why this has become just more impactful. Metal has to specifically to the architectural community, and
Yeah.
some of that's driven by code, some is driven by design and aesthetics. But overall, like, we've benefited from that, and the industry has benefited from that. Our contractors have embraced it.
Yeah.
A lot of contractors now, they do have like areas of their businesses that are focused purely on metal.
Right. Right.
And it's growing. I think metal, I don't have the numbers with me on top of my head, but I want to say the use of metal is more than doubled just in the last probably 6, 7 years, I
Yes,
want to
it
say.
is. And I think it's really being driven by performance, right?
Yes.
I mean, when you look at the weather and you look at what's happened in Florida, what's happening in the hail states, what's
Yep.
happening with fire on the West Coast,
Yes.
it is just metal
Yep.
is that solution that people look at, and it's that home that's still standing,
It
right?
is, yeah. And so you bring up a couple of great ones. If you think about Florida, down,
Mhm.
the southeast, all that hurricane work, I mean, that you have to design the structure that can withstand that.
Right.
And that's why testing is so important. That's why, we're always going to invest in testing and always try to make sure that we're helping create a safe building, right?
Yeah.
That we're providing a safe solution. Um, so Florida is one thing. You mentioned fire.
Yeah.
The everything that's happened out in California, and it's actually going to start catching up into other areas of the country too.
We
So
have it in the Pacific Northwest, let me tell you.
yes, oh,
Yeah, and
absolutely.
we have for a long time, but
Yeah.
it's a solution that people are using. And
Yep.
when you think of like Drexel for homeowners,
Yep.
it's people trust that brand.
Yes, they
Yeah,
absolutely do.
yeah,
And Drexel has a great name, especially in the residential community. But metal does provide that solution, but it also looks good, right? I
yes,
mean, like, you can do
yes,
so many things with it.
yeah,
You can, and then I could get a little nerdy about it.
yeah,
But I mean, it looks good. It provides solutions for what you need from a fire rating standpoint, from a from a wind resistant standpoint, but
Right.
it just looks great, you know?
Well, it's I love that you brought up aesthetics because we work with Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
I know you work with
Yeah.
Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, a trusted brand, all of itself.
Mhm.
What is going on with the colors and the prints and then you
Yeah.
all bringing in the profiles
Yep.
is amazing. I
It
love
is.
it.
It is. And it's you're like a kid in a candy store to some degree, you know. And a lot of this is being driven by architects because they
Hmm.
know that there's this new digital print technology that's out there. You can create wood grains, you can create marble looking
Yes.
finishes. You can produce like a weathering aspect to some finishes. Architects are really driving this, and you know, I was on a call with a bunch of architects here recently. We were on a roundtable, and what was interesting to hear from them is they like to make sure they're maintaining the original design intent of some of these buildings, especially
Yeah.
if you're looking at like some of these historical type structures.
Right.
They know they have to go in and renovate them, fix them up a little bit, update them a little bit, but they have to make sure they're maintaining that original design intent.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that's where all these finishes come into
They
play.
do. I mean,
Um,
the wood looks so
it
realistic. It's
does. Yeah.
especially on the siding and the
Yes.
cladding.
Yeah.
I love it. But of course, I really love the architectural metals that are going on commercially too.
Yes.
When you put the different profiles, I
Yep.
mean, yeah, sorry. You can tell I'm a
Yeah.
metal nerd.
Yeah.
I
No,
love
I
it.
love it.
I get so
I
excited
love it.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there are so many different shapes, profiles. You can mix and match. You have different shadow lines on the building.
Hmm.
Just architects, and I love it. I love working with them because they want to. They're sort of creating their own brand when they're doing this, and they want to create something that's visually
Yes.
stunning,
Yes.
and provide that security and safety that the code might require.
That you need.
Yeah.
I know you do so much with architects, and just to
Yep.
kind of put this in perspective for all of our contractors out there, last night we were at the National Roofing Contractor Association Awards. The architects are specifying the jobs that are giving contractors awards because they
Yes.
are so beautiful, and
Yep.
there's and they we all know architects can be a little bit more complicated, but at the end of the day those are the jobs that are winning the awards,
Yeah,
and you
they are.
see it all the time.
And it's so great for our contractor base to be involved in these jobs.
Yes.
And if you're on the marketing side of the business right now, what a great job it
Oh,
is.
it is awesome.
Because historically you have a roofing job, and roofing is great, right?
Right.
It's that's wonderful. But when you start coming down off the eave, you're on the walls, and you create these stunning projects
It's
that you're proud to
amazing.
be a part of. That it's so easy to market, and it just keeps building on itself. And metal is just the beneficiary of all
I
that.
think, and I do love the fact that we have so many contractors who maybe traditionally were roofing, but now are building envelope, and
Yes.
they are doing the whole 9 yards. And really, we were just talking about this yesterday. Those transitions from roof to wall have always been a bone of contention, and now we have everyone working together to make
Yes.
sure that it makes sense
Yep.
and it all comes
Yep,
together.
yep. And so it's been a little challenge, right? I mean, you have to make that transition. But at the end of the day, that's why we're here too.
Right.
We want to provide
Exactly.
solutions. We want to work with our contractors and say, look, let's look at it this way.
Yeah.
Maybe a little change here or there, and the design intent is still there.
It's
So that's what we want to do. We want to help that contractor, do well, finish out the job, and be proud of
right
what
on
was
together.
done. Yeah.
I worked for Carlisle for a number of
Oh, you
years.
did?
I did, and love Carlisle.
Yep.
And so for everyone out there who's watching this, I'm just so impressed with the diversity that Carlisle has become. So if you're sitting there wondering, like, well, how does metal fit into what I traditionally know about flat, or maybe let's talk about some of the sealants and old in my time CCW, right? But they're doing underlayments and stuff. Wow, talk about taking care of the whole building envelope.
Right. Yep.
It's there.
It's a building solution,
Yeah.
and metal's going to continue to grow. Carlisle's a great company. They're investing in the right way, and we're proud to be a part of it.
Ah, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm really proud to say I'm an alumni. So that's
That's
great.
good. Yeah.
So for everybody out there, please check out our websites on both Roofers Coffee Shop and Metal Coffee Shop, where you're going to find Carlisle Architectural Metals, all the information. It is great stuff, some great articles, webinars, podcasts, everything. Mike, thank you so
Oh, I
much.
appreciate the time.
Oh,
Thank you, Heidi.
we
Really.
appreciate you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, we're back. We got a startup waiting standing right out here that we're going to talk to next. And we have so many great interviews today. So stay tuned. We'll be right